This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
I think I finally got rid of my cough. Finally.
I don't have it this year. I've had it like the last 5 years. This year I don't have it.
I'm
Mark
fair.
Probably brought it into all
He
of us.
did. He
Sure
had
did.
to
Gave it
have. He had to have.
I said, cough. I'll give you 4 other people if you leave me. Cough said, okay.
I bet this cough. My doctor told me this cough originated from Boston.
Oh,
I don't know anybody that's been up around that area.
the old Boston cough. No. But it's like man, that freaking that was I wasn't even that was the doofiest thing about it. It's like I don't even feel like I was that sick, but like I lost my voice and then I just had like a sore throat and a cough for a week. But it was like, what the fuck? Like but Mrs. Big Jim never got it, so like I guess
She's healthier than you.
well, that's
Mrs.
true.
Big Jim's been working out.
That's true. That is true. A lot of
Yeah, I
people
never had a sore throat or anything. It's just a freaking cough. I never actually felt sick.
It was
Just this damn cough.
It was like
annoying me now.
It was like the Wednesday after our get together. I like it was the second half of the day. I just started feeling like I had a sore throat, and I like every time I would take a phone call at work, I would start coughing. So I was like, I said to my boss, "I was like, hey, is it okay if I don't take phone calls? I literally can't talk without coughing." And then the next day, which was when you
The
and
guy
Mark
said, "Yeah, just keep letting them ring through."
yeah, he just said, yeah, just let him ring.
Just sit there for the rest of the night.
But then the next day when you guys hosted the show, it's like I had no voice whatsoever, and
You were voiceless.
It was that way. It was that way until Monday. Monday was the first day I really even had a voice.
This is
Monday
the
it came back.
voice.
Voice
Big
of the
Jim
voices.
lost
Like
his voice.
I'm wearing my baby's first big CM Punk T-shirt.
Jim,
today.
where you used to stand on CM Punk to where you are today is nauseating.
Oh.
It's quite the journey that we've all gone on together in the last decade.
I mean, that is like Matt becoming a Sha-Na-Na fan.
I can
still
promise
won't
you that
out-
won't happen.
No. Mark,
Yeah,
I
that's what's gonna
swear, in my home, I will say the word no, and Mrs. Big Jim will look at me and go, "That's not how you say it." Like she has embraced the yes and the no.
So if
I
Mrs.
love
Big
it.
Jim's like, "Hey, James, do you want to have sexy time?" and you're like, "Yeah," she's like, "How would Mark say it?" She makes you say
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Sexy time?
Yes.
I won't confirm nor deny.
Yes. Yes.
How does she
The,
feel? How does she feel about the news that her dream man is now a confirmed one-time sex haver?
I haven't told her. I don't want to tell her.
Oh, you haven't told her
Yeah,
that
I don't
he
wanna-
dipped his wick
I don't want to break
in
the
Ginny.
news. I don't want to break the news.
and they came out a baby.
They did, man. The babies are going around the wrestling business right now.
Yeah, babies. It's a pandemic.
Babies are us.
Because did I see that Jessica McKay had hers?
Jesse McKay had a baby, and now the other half of the two Conics.
They're never going to be.
again.
Yes,
They're just going
Lee.
to keep trading pregnancies. I think.
Yeah, they are.
Good.
We're never going to get the return. They're never coming back.
Never coming
Nope.
back.
Never.
Good for Sean Spears though. He leaves AEW and is a confirmed 2-time sex haver all in the same week. What a week!
2-time sex haver.
What a week for him!
2 times.
I tell you.
That's a visual gag for the non-visual podcast.
That's right.
Where instead of doing the 10, you just put up 2 fingers for the number of times Sean Spears made a whoopie.
Made a whoopie
pie in
Whoopie.
Caskey.
Yeah, how about it?
Hi.
How about it?
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him. Now,
God
Mark,
bless.
because
Speaking it into existence really quick, boys. I won my fantasy football league for the other podcast network, the soon-to-be named network. I'm in the finals. I had a record of 6-8.
you got into the playoffs.
It was an 8-team league. I made it in, and I faced the commissioner of the league, who has talked so much shit about me all season long. I faced him earlier this year, and he said I beat him in the first round, and he said, congratulations on your Super Bowl. And now we're facing off in the finals. And yeah, hold on to that title real quick.
I'm just so sad, man. I'm so sad. It's soon gone.
That's not yours anymore, baby.
I lost last weekend.
How do you feel knowing you have to hand that over to Brady?
Oh my God. You know what? If you're gonna lose, it's better to lose to a champion. And man, that guy's team was so good. And man, what a rags to riches story for Brady in that league.
If anybody's curious about how
come back home, he'll never come back to the title again.
Went from 3 years, 3 times Brady was the Divas champion, and now he's going to be. I think he's got it.
Started from the bottom, now he's there.
Yeah.
No.
My final
If
day
anybody's
is.
curious how Big Jim's handling sports this year, just follow at Big Jim Sports.
It's not great.
You'll probably never see somebody fuck football, fuck this season, fuck the
great.
Cowboys any more than Big Jim.
It's not great. It's not great at all. Nothing's great. Everything's bad.
And they've made the playoffs.
Yeah, but Ryan, we know how this ends.
They're a guaranteed playoff team.
We know how it ends. I already know how it ends.
Yes.
Yep.
Big Jim just waiting for the first round of the playoffs, and he's gonna sit down in his chair.
First round, second round, it don't matter. If they beat the Buccaneers.
Yeah, whenever the Cowboys play, he's gonna sit down and be like, "Here we go," and he's gonna watch them just.
Yeah,
lose.
I know what's coming. The funny thing is, dude, with Dax, here we know.
No.
The funniest thing about the Dak "here we go" thing is, for the longest time, I didn't even get the reference because, most times, like, I have the Cowboys game on like our second TV in the living room, and we just watch the Red Zone channel. So I don't have the audio on the Cowboys game. So like when everybody's like doing this "here we go," I'm like, what the fuck? Until they played like a primetime game, I was like, oh, that's like I didn't even know what it was about.
Now, Mark, the Red Zones, that is what the Washington team is called now.
Yeah. The Washington Red Zones.
Yes.
We'd
Did you
score
get
a lot
Hillbilly
more.
a Red Zones shirt for Christmas?
Yes, he likes it a lot.
They should be the Red Zones, and then has Scott
We
Hansen
see
as
your
their...
shirt, Tim. You don't have to iron it out on your chest for us.
Mark, what is your
Iron it out,
shirt
Tim.
today, Mark?
Is that Major Tutty? Look at Tim's cap, too. He's all done up.
Wrong way.
I love it.
Where's the fuck?
Major Tutty.
Where's
I
my
love
W?
it. Look at him.
Where's the W?
He's all done up.
He's
My
all
W.
done up.
Give my
Now
W.
he's done up it.
Now, Mark, I see you've packed away your Mariah Carey T-shirt for the season.
He's thawed.
did.
He's put her on ice.
Yeah.
Put her on ice.
Yes.
She's back on ice for another year.
Poor Mariah. She's a good-looking woman.
New year.
She's not the Queen of Christmas, though. That's Darlene Love. Darlene Love's the Queen of Christmas. Mariah could be the
Who
princess.
the fuck is
I don't think
Darlene Love?
anyone has ever referred to Darlene Love as the
No.
Queen of Christmas.
Nobody.
Yes,
Isn't
they
she the
have,
original
Matthew.
singer to "Baby Please Come Home"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, the
The original
U2
singer.
song.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still. You two still dead to me. They put that spyware on my iPhone like 10 years
I've never
ago.
been a big U2 guy either.
I like him.
Baby, please come home.
You
They
would.
can't count to 4.
Oh, but you've forgiven Metallica for killing Napster.
Napster itself was giving HIV to computers across the world.
Yeah, ain't
Well,
no worse than
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's
LimeWire's
LimeWire.
but what LimeWire was the real
Well,
real
no,
killer.
see, Napster was giving HIV.
And porn was
LimeWire
wild
was
then
giving
too.
full
So
blown AIDS.
there wasn't a safe porn site to be seen
No.
in that time either.
No.
You have
If it wasn't for
the
LimeWire,
the
we would've
pixelized
never got
images
Soulja
coming
Boy.
through little by little. I can see a titty, I swear.
LimeWire.
Oh, was that the jingle?
Yes.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
What was the music player everybody used then too?
Winamp.
Winamp. Dude, you can get
Winamp.
all the different skins
Winamp
Yes.
was great.
to customize
Loki
your
used to get
Winamp.
the,
Oh my
but-
The
god.
Washington football team skins.
A buddy of mine had a Winamp plug-in where he could take the voice out of any song, so he could make any of his songs instrumentals.
No
And
kidding.
I'm just like, God, it was so
I
great.
like that a lot.
What a world, man. What a world.
And now I
Sounded
can't
alive.
even I can't even figure any of that out now.
No, it's all
Speaking of lyrics, dude, last week I'm still dumbfounded. Last week we had Chris Dreisbach, Shannon Moore joining us. Check out that episode if you've not seen it.
Get up.
They
on
they
your
were
feet,
they actually sang their songs. They sang
put your hands
Dance with that was them.
together,
I had no clue.
Sing along.
Yeah,
with
you were
me now.
definitely I was blown away by it too because I didn't
I just assumed it was a Milli Vanilli situation
Right.
where somebody sang it and they just lip synced it as the gimmick.
No, they sang it.
They sang
So-
it. You knew that, Mark?
I had a pretty good idea that was 3 counts singing.
Well, you didn't join us to tell me, so now I made a fool of myself in front of Shannon Moore.
Way to go.
So-
You call yourself a fan.
That's also true.
Right. In 2024, I plan on doing a rewatch of it's specifically Shane Helms, but I want to watch his run in WCW through 3 count, and because in my head, Sugar Shane Helms was at least a 6-month run. And I literally think we got maybe 4 weeks of Sugar Shane Helms and the Vertebreaker and the Sugar Babies. And like, I feel like there was so
really
much
that
more.
short?
It was right there at the end of WCW.
Yeah.
yeah.
And like, but I want to watch that entire stretch. Like that's one of my goals in 2024 is to like, maybe not like I definitely want to follow more live wrestling or more like 2020 2024 wrestling, but I want to go back and do like deep dives on specific runs of like a wrestler or a tag team or something.
Well, Jim, you're
Where
doing
it's like-
something like that tomorrow with Ernest, aren't you?
I think we both are we not?
Yeah, my dumbass said I do it too.
I was going to say I was under the understanding
what
that
does he have us on the hook for?
so he has he calls it the wrestling retrospective, so he does a lot of like he'll do watch-alongs of old stuff. I think we're doing
Oh, that's right. He used to be with Take 3, but you booted him out.
Well, hell yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's,
Hell yeah!
I came in, I cashed
How
in my
could you?
money in the bank, and I took his spot.
There we went.
But
That was
yeah, he
very
does
nice.
like the wrestling retrospectives. He did some old watch-alongs. He's done some. You do some
okay.
older discussions, like not talking about current wrestling, talking about older wrestling. And I think we're doing Royal
Between
Rumble.
you and me, whatever year you say, I'm going to watch the year after at the same time and pretend I'm watching what you're watching.
What year are you actually watching?
It is. Hold on. It is Royal Rumble. It's funny.
Here we go.
I fucking picked the date and picked the year, and I don't even remember which one I picked because it was
2010.
2010. That's right.
'Cause he asked
That's
me,
the
and I just
Sheamus Rumble, isn't it?
I spammed him with CJ
Spoiler
Stroud
alert,
gifs.
Tim.
God, no, this fucking Rumble sucked, dude. Why did you pick this one?
Oh,
I'm in for an hour.
I think I
Oh,
picked.
wait, is it? No, this isn't. This is okay. This is actually a good
This
Rumble.
Edge won this one, right?
This is Edge's return from the
Yeah, I
Oh, the
picked
The one you
Achilles.
cried at.
no, that was
That was 2020.
That was the 2021.
2020. Because it was right before
2020.
Right before
Tim
the
crying.
pandemic.
Tim crying caused the pandemic. If you didn't know that.
Sure.
Tim's tears have
Toxic tears.
COVID-19.
So are you just watching the Rumble match, or are you watching
Just
the whole
the
thing?
just the match, just the Rumble match.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked that one because I probably
sure.
haven't watched that Rumble, and it was the one that was the year I like really came back to wrestling.
Oh.
When you were invited to come.
Yeah, I was invited to come back to wrestling.
Yeah, this is a CM Punk Rumble.
Well,
He came back.
He's
He's
back.
here for
He's
this?
back home. He's home. By the way, like the last week when you did the MSG show, like it's still fucking surreal, right? Like it doesn't, like it's weird. It's still weird.
No.
That its clobbering time was pretty loud.
Loud, man.
That was
Loud.
a pop.
It just I don't know if it's surreal, but it's just like I'm glad I live in this timeline.
It feels good. It just feels,
It feels
right.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's exciting to
Yes.
sit back and be like, this feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Hasn't felt good in a long time, Smokey.
I want to feel good in 2024.
so let's because we are our first show
We're here.
of the new year. Tim, you talked about some of your goals. Do you guys have any
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, boys. Do you guys have any goals?
Happy New Year's.
Are you New Year's resolution guys?
Sure.
In theory, I am. Like, I think the New Year's resolutions are so awesome. Do you know how long they last for me? About as long as it says for me to say it out loud and say, my New Year's resolution is this. And then, like a disappointing cum shot, it just falls off the tip of my penis
Wow.
and just dribbles on the floor.
Just
It's gone.
the saddest little cum shot.
Like, it feels really good making that New Year's resolution, baby. I love that this resolution is so great. And then I make it, and it's like, and that's it.
What I found, that's how I always was, Tim. What I found out that's going to work better for me, and I'm going to do it again this year.
Make my
New Year's
resolution with the other hand.
My New Year's resolution was to make monthly resolutions.
Oh.
So at the beginning of each month, like maybe January, is read a book because I wanted to
Never
read
gonna
more.
happen.
I would read a
Never
book.
gonna
I'd have a
happen.
month to tackle that goal. If maybe February was like, I resolved to not buy any scratchy tickets this month. That's my monthly goal. So my New Year's resolution was to make monthly goals. I solved through that. Maybe it was save an extra $300, save $100 in your savings account, whatever smaller goal it might be.
So
Break it down
January
monthly,
it saved
tackle them that
$200. February it spend $300.
That's exactly how it works.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because
I'm
as soon as you
scratching.
make your
Double
goal to
scratching.
save money, you're going to need tires the next month.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Yes.
That check engine light is
Yes.
coming on at the end of February. You
Today.
fucking know it.
Right when that
Happy
tax
darn.
return comes.
As soon as that tax return hits.
And
Once
W2s is
your
printing.
car knows that extra money is in the bank account, it is like,
It's
"Fix
like,
me,
hey,
Daddy."
hey, I heard that money hit that bank account. Now, Ryan,
Ka-ching.
did you successfully complete 12 monthly resolutions?
My
last year?
yearly resolution was to make monthly resolutions, and I completed that.
Okay, there we go. All right. Did you?
Long
What
term,
was
I
your
wanted to
best
read
grade?
6 books. I read 6 books.
Okay.
Good.
Matthew uses the one app, the movie app. I wanted to watch 52 movies I've never watched before. I hit 57, I think, this year.
How about
So
I was able
that?
to track that.
Are you on that? Am I following you?
Well, what?
No. Letterbox.
No, it's not
Yeah.
Letterboxd. It was the other one. I must have
what I
downloaded the
use.
other one.
No, that's awesome, man.
Movie Base.
Oh.
I
is what it
should.
was called.
Maybe I'll do something like that. Like I don't have any resolutions. I usually don't, because like I either forget about them or I don't do them. And then it's like, okay, cool. I started the year as a fucking failure. That's great.
Yeah.
Start off the year as a failure, you piece of shit. Like
You can
Oh,
always
Jimmy.
bullshit like, I want to live better. Whether it's financially better or healthier or what, you can make that like wide generic thing, and then come January when you've You walked for the very first time. You're like, this sucks.
So it's always funny.
And then in November, you're like, wow, I am 30 pounds heavier than I was in January.
Yeah.
My fucking bank account is negative.
Like, bank account sucks. I'm fatter. Like,
I can't turn this around in 4 weeks.
My bank account's in the negative. My waistline is in the positive. I hate everything.
Right,
just-
and then it's Christmas gifts and cookie time, and you're fucked again.
you're like, well,
All my pants are sweatpants.
it's like, well,
Oh,
you know, I
my.
just
I've replaced the belt with drawstrings. You're fucked.
Oh,
Mo.
that reminds me. So when I got sick at the end of 2023, I was at a wedding that I officiated, and I did something for the first time in my entire life, and it has changed.
You can officiate weddings?
In the state of Maryland, I can officiate weddings.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
I didn't.
How'd
know
that happen, Tim?
I went to universallifechurch.com and I did a deal and I clicked a couple buttons and they said I can do it.
So you are ordained.
I am technically an ordained minister in the state of Maryland.
huh?
Son of a bitch.
I know, isn't that fucking sweet?
They will literally just let anybody do that these
They
days.
will literally let anybody read the prompter.
Unbelievable.
But I wore
Interesting.
suspenders
Huh.
for the first time. Game changing.
Oh, you like them?
my boy. Yes, I am
Oh,
now
dude.
a full-time dress clothes suspenderman. Because just doing this shit is fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Dude,
the belt buckle
Yes.
doesn't dig into your stomach, I assume.
No, because they clip,
right, there's no belt buckle. Right.
They clip, they clip right onto like your hip bones and your ass bone, and like
Yep.
going potty is so great because you just Jerry Lawler your shit out of the fucking pants.
You get
Yeah.
you
It's
Kurt
just-
Angle Hulk up. So to
I'm
speak.
ready to fucking go, baby.
See,
Yeah.
dude, the one time it was a wedding that I was in. We had the suspenders and like, so you know, all the when you're a groomsman in a wedding or whatever, like everybody gets dressed together and you're doing pictures and all that shit. And like, I had taken a belt because I'd never worn suspenders before.
You freaked out because if
Game
you're especially
changer.
you're a big man,
Dude, I had to put the belt on even with the suspenders because like I've never felt so afraid of like standing in front of a church ending up fucking pantsless because I thought that like the suspenders were going to give way, and they never did.
no,
They never did. Like those motherfuckers were legit, but like I
The
was
Lord's
so scared that I'm going to be in front of this church and I'm going to end up on
Buck-ass
America's
naked.
Funniest.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
like I'm going to be on America's Funniest Videos, or like, you know, I'm going to become an internet meme like of the guy who like just drops fucking dead as a rock, just passes out at his wedding. Like I didn't want to be that dude.
It'd be Big Jim and Little Jim.
Yeah.
What
well,
would be the title of that Vine, Jim? Would it be Big Jim and Little Jim?
yeah, Big Jim and Little Jim. Yeah, I think
that what it would be?
that'd be the
Big
title.
Jim, Little Jim, Little Jimmy.
So, boys,
Big
I
Jimmy.
because it's New Year's, obviously, you know,
Yes.
we've just had New Year's Eve. And
You guys celebrate New Year's Eve? Are we just too old for this? Did we age out of it?
No,
No, not you,
I
Mark.
actually
Obviously, you dumbass. Of course, you're not too old for this shit. You're a 16-year-old boy.
well, like we used to get together with a bunch of friends, but like now one of my buddies is actually like he's a mummer. Like I know everybody around here, like Philadelphia, they do the mummers parade. He's a mummer, so like he has to go to bed early because the mummers parade starts like
Thanks for the murmuring.
super early down in Philly, like, and other people just like they're just kind of staying in or whatever. So like I want to like go somewhere, be around some people, but especially in the last couple of years, like I also don't want to get sick. So it's always that hard
This
to
year, I just want to be in my fucking house, in my room, playing a video game. I have no interest this year. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Smoke, I'm
Ryan's
disappointed
going to
in
start shooting at 12:59 and finish at 12:59. He's not even, or 11:59.
Right.
Won't even make it to New Year's.
he's racing the countdown clock.
But Mark, you go to Hershey, don't you?
you. Yes.
Yes.
Dude, the bands
bad.
were shit there, Mark.
No, They had Ariana Grande there before she made it big.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's definitely not true.
That's
I refuse to
100%
believe
a
that.
lie.
That's 100% false.
No.
You're confusing Ariana Grande with the Jess Zimmerman band again.
No. Jess Zimmerman has not performed there that way.
She was there last year.
Not at Hershey. I think she was at a casino.
Oh.
Now this
God,
year
what?
they got
Oh, so she was serving drinks at a casino on New Year's Eve. That sounds more accurate.
She was being served beverages.
Sure, that's cool.
Okay, Mark is not lying.
Shut up.
Yes.
Tim, you fuck yourself right now. I don't believe
December
you.
31st, December 31st, 2011, Ariana Grande performed at Hershey Park on New Year's Eve.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
It's crazy.
She was just a little girl back then.
She performed in the streets of Hershey.
Yeah, right on the
Hershey
bridge.
Park.
Right on the bridge by Zoo America.
That's where they put the stage?
Yes. They shut down the roads. They actually have the big PennDOT salt trucks turned sideways so vehicles can't get on the streets. And they
It's
set
right
up
there
the
by the
stage.
Houlihan's, correct?
Yeah, by Houlihan's. On that bridge that goes over to Zoo America that the traffic goes over. They set up right there.
She was
And they raise a
She was
kid.
Did she
18
lose a
years
bet?
old.
How old? 17.
She was 18.
18.
Yeah.
Were you there for that, Mark?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should
So
have been.
the one time there was an actual legit
Right, somebody worthwhile.
I wasn't there.
Mark didn't go.
But 20.
No,
No.
I didn't go.
He was probably off watching the Jess Zimmerman band.
Is it the Uptown Band or whatever their name is? That
Yeah, the
also
Uptown
plays in
Band.
I'm going to
E-Town?
give it to you.
The Uptown Band's going to give it to you.
And
Now,
there's 17 members.
Yes. Now, Fully Stocked was there this year. Now, they didn't close the show. They had some jazz band. I'm not a big jazz person, so I wish Fully Stocked would have closed. But
And Fully
Yeah.
Stocked is just a party band.
they're a party band. They're Fully Stocked. They do a lot of covers. I really like them.
I could
What
see
was
you
your-
definitely being a jazz band kind of guy, Mark.
I'm not a big jazz band fan, but I'll be. I enjoyed it. I go to those things. I mean, the Fully Stocked does a cover of the Ramones. I Want to Be Sedated, which is a great song for New Year's Eve. They're talking about 24 hours to go. They want to be sedated.
Are you a big
Yeah.
Steely Dan fan?
Oh, who doesn't like Steely Dan?
Me.
A lot of people.
All
This
yeah,
guy.
I'm not
There's
big.
probably a song or two of Steely Dan that I enjoy.
I couldn't think
but
of a single Steely Dan song.
what's their biggest
I
hit?
can't either.
But I know somebody mentioned them in a movie about them being like a jazz fusion band or something.
While you're looking that up, Big Jim, I want to talk about something I don't like. I don't like.
Uh-oh.
So over the course of the end of 2023 and into 2024, there's a few of us here who subscribe to Sirius XM.
Mhm.
They recently made an update to
Hate
their
it.
mobile app. Their app fucking sucks dicks.
I've not
Holy
opened them.
shit. It is the worst
It's horrible.
garbage I've ever seen. It's unsearchable. It's unusable.
You can't even
I was
you can't even get a
my-
channel listing anymore.
You can, but it's absolute crap.
It's horrible. It's really bad.
The logo sucks.
Oh yeah.
Their new logo fucking dog shit.
Their logo does suck. I noticed the logo changed. I've not opened it yet. This is brutal
Please
looking.
do.
Yeah,
I wanna
it's like just an S with some stars in it. Like it's
It's an ass with a star.
With a
It's
star
like
behind
it's like a fucking shitty star. It's trash.
yeah, it's real bad. This is what
It's
this is what
so
came up when
bad.
I searched Steely Dan's biggest hits.
Oh, this is about the East.
Oh,
I've heard this song.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you this is Steely Dan.
No,
I didn't know it was them either. So that's why I said like there's probably a couple of Steely Dan songs that I enjoy.
This fucking app though.
But yeah, no, dude, it is so fucking bad. Like, cause I cause I had a bunch of stations programmed in my truck, so now I had to go through and change those just to try and find a fucking channel listing.
Yeah, so to find a channel listing, you literally have to click search and then all channels.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then they're just listed by number. It's not that hard.
Well, no, but I
it's
didn't know where to
worse.
find them. Like, oh yeah, I don't. It sucks out loud. I'm so. Their website's even worse now.
I don't like that they put Pop Rocks at 6 where 60s on 6 belongs.
Oh, I know. The 50s and 60s channels are in the 70s.
That's stupid.
It's absolutely
Pop
dumb.
Rocks.
It's horrible. I hate it. But guys, because of a New Year's Eve, I went to our old pal ChatGPT.
Hey,
And
our friend.
and I asked ChatGPT to give us 25 statements about New Year's Eve. Fact or fiction?
All right.
Okay, so 25 different statements, and see if you guys can figure out if they're fact or fiction. Here we start off. New Year's Eve is celebrated December 31st.
Hell yeah.
That of course would be a
That
fact. That would be a fact.
Yes, that is a fact.
The tradition of making New Year's resolutions dates back to ancient Babylon.
I believe that's true.
Any other
Yeah.
I agree.
Fact.
The Babylonians were known for making.
that is
Revolution.
true. That is also a fact. The Times Square New Year's Eve ball drop has been a tradition since 1907.
No.
Fiction.
Nah, I think it was sooner. Or
I feel like that's way too long
It
ago.
is fiction. Do you guys have any guesses on what year you think it began?
probably
19
after WW2.
52.
52. Tim.
I would say like 1947.
All right. Smoke.
1930.
Mark.
I think it was 45.
It actually
1945.
originated.
First year of the Great Depression.
Let's just drop that crystal ball. No.
Yes.
1904.
So
It was actually older than the question. In some cultures, eating 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve is believed to bring good luck for each month of the coming year.
That's true. That's a
Right.
fact.
Exact.
That
That
is
sounds
really?
weird, but okay.
that is a fact.
Smoke ate 12 donuts.
You're also supposed to put lentils in your pocket to encourage prosperity in the new year.
Really?
What, dried lentils? But yes.
Just see
A
bunch of
dried
fucking-
lentil.
I'm pouring lentil soup into my pockets. I don't think this is good at all.
I mean, slide a can in
keeping
your
you warm.
pants and see what'll happen, Jim. What do you have to lose?
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like a Capri Sun of lentil soup.
New Year's Eve is a public holiday in all countries around the world.
No.
No, I'm sure it's not.
Fact.
That sounds
It's
like
probably not a
fiction.
holiday.
It is fiction. Yeah, not in all
Not North
countries. In
Korea.
some countries it is, but obviously not all. The song "Auld Lang Syne" is traditionally sung at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Only if Bret Hart's around.
Oh.
Yes,
Come
that
on.
is a fact, or at least
it's a stroke joke.
the first New Year's Eve the first New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square was held in 1942.
That sounds like that's
sounds
fiction.
right.
That would also be fiction because that was also 1904.
Oh,
ChatGPT apparently repeated itself a little bit.
Good job.
In Brazil, it's common to wear white on New Year's Eve for good luck.
It's probably
Sure.
just common to wear white in general in Brazil.
It's
Fact.
hot.
Brazil, that's fact.
That's true. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
hot.
that is a
It's
fact.
humid.
The concept of a New Year's baby symbolizing the start of the new year dates back to ancient Greece.
I believe
Sure.
that.
I would say that's
Greasy
fiction.
babies.
Yeah, let's go fiction.
That is fiction. The tradition.
Greek like to kill children at the stroke of midnight. Probably.
It was Greek.
Just line them all up and slice them.
The Greek freak.
Greek.
I'll say I think we only have marks, right?
The Greek freak. Yes.
That's the same.
Exactly the same. The tradition of kissing at midnight on New Year's Eve is believed to bring good luck.
No.
Yes.
I would say that's a fact.
Good luck.
It brings
Or a
good luck.
herpy.
Good luck and herpes. Yes, that's fact. That is fact. New Year's Eve is the most celebrated holiday worldwide.
Fiction.
No, that's true.
Tim
I'm
Ryan?
going to say that's a fact.
That's fact.
It's false.
That's fiction. That is fiction.
Oh,
Fireworks.
It's obviously the 4th of July.
Obviously,
Yes.
America, baby.
That makes sense. I
Groundhog.
didn't think about that.
Groundhogs.
USA.
Definitely
USA.
Chinooka.
Oh,
Chinooka.
wait.
Oh, yes, Tim.
Pause. We need to start talking about this now before we get closer to it later and we forget. Somebody just said Groundhog Day. Do we want to go to Puxatawny this year and watch a fucking rat come out of the ground?
Oh, my God.
Maybe what day of the week is it on?
All right, you put it on our radar. Thank you for bringing it up at the beginning of the year. When is it again?
And it's on a
When is
Friday.
Groundhog Day?
It's a Friday.
Yo,
Friday.
perfect.
Friday, February the 2nd.
We take Fridays
Take Friday
off.
off.
Friday off for all of us. We go watch this stupid rat come out of the hole, and we go to the diner where they do the thing for. I hope it's a real diner and not a fucking set for fucking Groundhog
Oh,
Day.
in the movie?
Yeah, I hope it's a real
Yeah,
diner.
let's do that. Let's do that.
it's on our radar.
Have we all seen the movie?
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah, I've seen it. Well,
haven't
right,
seen
you have a
it?
month, Ryan.
I will do my work.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, it's so good, Smoke.
I've never seen
It's
it.
so good.
Yeah, I will need to brush up on it because I have not. It's been a long time since I've watched it. All right,
They reference WrestleMania in the movie at the end, Big Jim.
are you serious?
Yes, they said tickets to WrestleMania, and they said they're going to be in Pittsburgh that week anyway. But WrestleMania has never been in Pittsburgh.
Never
as
been
of
in
now.
Pittsburgh.
That is
No.
fiction.
Or should- All right,
Fiction.
but yeah, great call, Tim. All right, fireworks are a traditional part of New Year's Eve celebrations in many countries.
And by many
That is
country, you
accurate.
mean Hillbilly's backyard? That's a fact.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be setting them off.
Okay. Please tell me he does. He actually does, doesn't he?
Oh, he loves fireworks.
What's his favorite type of firework?
I think he likes the M80s.
Husker do's, Husker don'ts.
He likes
He likes the
snakes and
Husker Du's.
sparklers.
Yeah, he likes the black cats. Black cats.
What are all those? The Joe Dirt
Got
fireworks.
the Roman candles.
Emery, bring me a Roman candle.
Because there was that
Yeah, I
whistling
remember.
bungholes, spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, Husker do's, Husker don'ts, cherry bombs, Nipsey daisers, with or without the scooter stick, or not even one single whistling kitty chaser. Goddamn
The,
Joe
uh,
Dirt.
Hillbilly invented the honky bombs.
Yeah, I believe that.
The Mark
I believe
for
that.
Mark to read in Hillbilly voice.
Oh my God.
That list, or you don't have a
Honky
phone
bombs!
necessarily, do you, Mark?
Now, what happened again?
Nothing.
Nah, his New
Yes.
Year's
You
resolution
didn't
is once again to get a computer, and he keeps failing.
Yes.
The New Year's Eve
Right.
tradition of dropping a shoe at midnight is popular in Scotland.
Well, they're weird enough. to
Only
do
if it's
that.
wooden.
Sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's probably fact.
It is a fact only in it is Danish, so that the Scotland is fiction. It is a Danish tradition.
I love
Those Danish.
Danishes.
I
Tricky.
fucking love Danishes. The New Year's Eve ball in Times Square is made of crystal.
It's crystal balls.
That's fact.
Yes.
So this one's weird because if ChatGPT listed as fiction because it's made of Waterford crystal panels. So I'm like, does that not mean it's a crystal ball?
It sounds like it's made of crystal.
Yeah. So ChatGPT.
This is why you can't have robots do nothing.
Yeah, because he can't get
Right.
shit right.
Now I get why Tony's pissed off about self-checkout.
In Spain, it's traditional to eat 12 grapes at midnight to ensure good luck for the coming year.
You've already asked that.
Yes.
Well,
But
it
it
says
says
Spain
Spain.
specifically. I'm going to
ChatGPT
say
is
that's
trash.
That's
fiction.
false.
It is fact
Spain.
in Spain. It is fact
Spain
in
eats
Spain.
olives.
Um,
Like Smoky.
The Chinese New Year is celebrated on the same day as the Western New Year.
No.
No.
That is
China.
that, That
Has
is
a different date.
that
too.
is fiction.
They celebrate in February.
At least
or
China.
January.
theirs is based on the lunar calendar, not our Western calendar.
The lunar kitty.
China.
The Lunar Kitty calendar.
The lunar kitty calendar.
China New Year.
New Year's Eve is celebrated on January 1st in all cultures.
No.
Oh.
Why would New Year's
Oh.
Eve be celebrated on January 1st?
Well, that's true as well.
It's a good point.
Again, this is what technology gives us.
Listening.
In Denmark, it's tradition to throw dishes at the doors of friends' houses on New Year's Eve.
I hope so. I'm starting that here in York.
Denmark and Brennerville.
That is
Yes.
fiction. It is a tradition in Greece. It is a tradition.
Well, it's going to be a tradition in Elizabethtown. I'm going to go hawk old plates at Mark's front door.
I'm gonna go steal.
Yelling.
I'm gonna go steal plates from Funk Brewing. Blame Benny
That's
and then
awesome.
chuck them at Mark's house.
Chuck 'em.
Come on down. I'd be
Yelling
happy
about
to
the
clean 'em
Greek
up.
freak.
I'm going to steal the one plate that the Mount Joy Diner has left and throw it at Mark's door.
Oh,
The Greek
plating
freak.
their food now.
Yes,
The
China.
the tradition of making noise at midnight on New Year's Eve is believed to ward off evil spirits.
Sure.
What are you supposed to do? Just sit there quietly when the ball drops?
Yes. No, I think
Yes.
it's. I don't think it wards off spurts.
No,
I'm
that
going
is
to say it's true.
that is a fact.
No.
That is a fact.
Why do you always invite those evil spirits with you?
Come on, Mark. The first New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square was a daytime event.
Yes.
In
They didn't have lights
1904,
back
everything
then.
was daytime.
No, that is fiction.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Well, they out there in the moonlight.
They were, yeah. Yes.
Fucking God.
The
My New Year's
idea.
resolution is that Mark doesn't. I'm not gotten to by Mark next year.
Oh, you're
Too
I'm gonna
late.
Get you.
Way too late.
Well, I can start now. Starting
Um,
now, I'm no longer gotten to by Mark.
the idea of making resolutions for the new year is only a modern tradition.
Yes.
No,
you
because it
define
started in
modern?
Jim
Babylon.
just said it was the Babylonians.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, it's
fiction.
Balonians.
Gotta listen, Mark.
Come on, Mark.
Well, I
Hey,
thought it was a trick question. The Balonians got me because they're full of it today, Matt.
Mark, have you ever been to the Lebanon when they drop the bologna on New Year's Eve?
No, but I'd like to.
No,
I
I don't know what
was-
you're saying. I don't know what that word was. What?
Bologna. Bologna.
No, no,
Bologna.
Bologna.
no.
Bologna.
No.
Bologna. My
There it is.
Bologna. It's Bologna.
You asked him if he had been to Lebanon and watched a bologna, and he's like, "No, I haven't." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, because it's
Yes, say no.
because Oscar Mayer makes
No.
bologna. Lebanon
He
makes
said
bologna.
no normal, and he was supposed to say no.
No. Tim, I'm not going to let you get to me this year. It's why I didn't do it. No.
And he already
The
got to
answer is-
Tim. Look at it.
No, I haven't been
About
there.
3.5 minutes later.
No.
What a
Mark, have you gone to any of the one? Like, there's one that drops like a goat around here, like right? Have you ever
Yes.
gone to that one?
No, foul mouth drops a goat.
You
We're
only
not
just
far
go to
away.
Hershey?
Yeah, I go to her. Well, in Elizabethtown here, we raise a star. Now get ready for this, folks.
But you do that at like 7 o'clock at night.
That is correct. They celebrate
Oh my God.
at 7 o'clock at night. So I do New Year's twice. I watch the fireworks in Elizabethtown at 7, but I go to Hershey and watch them at midnight. I'm not
What
sure.
kind of town drops a thing at 7 o'clock?
Well, Jim, it's kid friendly, and our sister city over in Ireland. That's midnight in Ireland, in our sister city. So we do it here. I don't get it.
I'll be darned.
So they
They
raise a
raise-
star. The
Yeah, it
town
used to
that
be-
makes fucking M&Ms. They don't drop an M&M.
Now they used to, but I think Eminem stopped sponsoring them, so now they do a
Oh,
star.
okay, that's fair.
Oh, you got Tim.
They had M&Ms. Tim's upset.
Tim's
Got that lingering cough. from
Got 'em all
last year. It
choked up.
happens.
Man, they might do M&Ms again this year, Tim.
Just
I'd
the way
leave it to
he
star.
fucking said Eminem.
just
fucking
fucking blew his
So fucking
microphone.
dumb.
Linux did a pretzel the one year, right? They dropped the big pretzel, I think, on
Yeah.
Did
the,
1 year at like 2000.
yeah, I think it was.
And then COVID got him.
Was it 2000 or was it the anniversary?
And then 20 years before, right, before COVID,
Yeah.
COVID got him, Mark.
Yeah,
2000.
they did. Now Lancaster does a red rose.
Boring.
York does a white rose.
Even worse.
Boring.
Mechanicsburg raises a wrench.
What?
because they're
Shouldn't they
mechanics.
drop a
Jim.
wrench?
Dillsburg drops a pickle.
A pickle. Yep, Dillsburg does
I usually
a pickle.
drop a pickle around 12:01 as well.
Yeah. And in Bethlehem, now I wouldn't mind going to see this. In Bethlehem, they raise or drop a giant peep. Because that's where the peeps
Oh,
are made.
for
in
Christ's
Bethlehem.
sake. God,
No,
no.
I did know that.
For fuck's
Yeah, they
sake.
raise
Unless
the
they if they
peep or
light it
drop
on
the peep.
fire, maybe I'll go.
No. Good old Bethlehem.
That's the only thing good to do
It's
with
the
a peep.
birthplace of my Lord and Savior, Jim. You can't do nothing.
Well, they can peep themselves.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
In Japan, it's customary to eat toshikoshi soba, which is a year-crossing noodle on New Year's Eve.
I heard they're going to
Smokey,
start wrestling
wa-
in AEW.
I was going to say Smokey used that to wash himself this morning in the shower.
God damn it.
Mom, have you seen my Yokotoshi Kokusho? Here it is, Smokey.
Factor.
Mark, I don't know what you just said, but that's very offensive to the Japanese.
Yeah, I think.
You got it all wrong.
Is that fact or
I'm
fiction?
sorry. Oh, that is,
Fact.
That's a fiction.
I can't make that up. That's true.
That's a fact. It is a fact. The concept of the New Year's Eve countdown comes from a German tradition.
What, in counting to zero?
Yeah, I guess the old.
Probably.
Any other guesses?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's not German. That's a true.
Fiction.
I think, it's fiction.
It's not a German tradition. New Year's Eve is celebrated at the same moment worldwide.
No.
That's gotta be wrong.
Is it Australia
ChatGPT said
usually?
fact. The moment.
They not.
The moment is
Okay.
the changing
Yeah, that's
of
the
the
moment.
year,
Is at midnight wherever they are.
but it's not the same time.
Correct.
It's the same moment.
That was tricky.
And the last one here, the tradition of the first footing is practiced in Ireland, where the first person to enter a home after the stroke of midnight brings good luck.
That is
Sure.
fiction.
Mark?
Stroke of midnight. I'm going to say that's a fact.
That is a fact. So,
I thought that was in Calgary.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
goodness sakes.
I was waiting, Smoke.
Goodness.
Do you remember who I wrestled?
Oh, my God.
I hate it all.
Probably a nurse.
Jesus. A nurse?
Wrestled a nurse in the hospital.
Mark. All right. Anybody? Ryan, hold on. Let's. Do you have your book? Do you have your book
I
close
do.
by?
Get that book, Smoke.
I've got it.
Anybody who wants? Tim, want to throw a number out for Smoke's book?
What does it go up to?
124.
Nope, we've done some. It goes up to 120 now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's pick number 49.
It's a good number.
Darn good number.
What is your favorite fast casual style restaurant?
Chipotle. I
Okay.
would include things like Applebee's as well into that.
Is
Then Applebee's.
Ruby Tuesdays with the salad bar.
A fucking men.
oh, dude.
Yeah, Ruby Tuesdays with the salad bar stuff.
Is there any Ruby Tuesdays still around?
There's one right up in Lebanon.
Beautiful Ruby Tuesdays in
I'll have to
Lebanon.
check that out, dude. Yeah, Ruby Tuesdays.
It's right
is
out front of
good.
the Coles.
Yeah.
Near where they're putting the chicken fillet.
Yeah, chicken fillets going in there.
The Lord's chicken.
They took down the Golden Coral.
Oh, thank
put
God.
it in-
Good.
Should have
Well,
taken it. They should have taken it.
Best yeast rolls.
They
bro.
should have
I've
taken it
never
down
eaten
with a
at a Golden
fucking
Corral.
bomb years ago.
God, I love Golden Corral.
Oh,
Golden Coral, man. I remember Diamond used to work there. She was
Jim, I
sweetheart.
have some breaking news.
whoa!
Oh, button.
The Detroit Pistons just lost their 28th game in a row.
last
Is that
Thursday.
a record?
That is now tied with the record for multiple seasons.
My
They already owned the
God.
single season record.
Holy hell.
Yeah, they took that burden from the Sixers, right?
They sure did.
So so basically the sports god said, "We'll give you the Lions, but you have to sacrifice the Pistons." And the city of Detroit went, "Take them."
Said, "Yep, I'm okay with that."
They said,
Now,
I'm mad
is
about
there
it.
a process with this, Matt, or are they
Yes.
just that bad?
They're just that bad.
Oof.
But they shouldn't be, right? Like,
They
Yeah,
shouldn't.
they have Grant Hill.
"They saw them."
you know what? I'm gonna give you points for Grant Hill.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you knew Grant Hill. Damn, that's unreal, man. That's you think
if they keep this up, it's gonna be Malice at the Palace too. Except this time, the fans are gonna storm the court and beat the shit out of the Pistons.
yeah, no kidding.
Probably gonna
Like,
storm the
just
court and
fucking
just
win.
play themselves. Can't do any worse.
Ryan, I guess so. Red Robin would be fast casual, right?
Yeah, I'll do Red Robin. Yeah.
I think I'll go Red Robin, man. Those burgers are so fucking good.
I heard the Harlem Globetrotters have broken their contract with the Generals,
The Washington Generals.
and now they're going to sign the Detroit Pistons instead.
Damn.
Yeah, what is the equivalent of basketball banana ball? That's the Globetrotters, right? Is that
It's
what
got to
it
be the
is?
Globetrotters.
Yeah,
The Globetrotters invented it.
Yeah.
They're so good. Did you guys ever see the Globetrotters?
I have.
I never have,
Have you?
man. They used to come to Hershey every year, and I never.
They still do.
I just
They
never
do
Reading
Reading a lot.
New Reading.
So the Pistons lost their opening game. They won their next two. Start the
Hey.
season off 2-1, and have now lost 28 consecutive games
That's tough.
Good
to
Lord.
drop
You hate to see that happen.
2-31.
That's absurd.
And they have like good players on the team.
The Arizona Diamondbacks have won a game more recently than the Detroit Pistons.
Wow. Let's talk about that.
Let's go rapid fire. Knock some of these questions out real quick.
Yeah.
Backstreet
All right,
Boys. Backstreet Boys are in sync.
In sync.
In sync.
Backstreet Boys.
In sync.
Britney Spears is.
Did you guys ever wear braces?
Yes.
No, but I should have.
I had so much orthodontic work. It's unreal.
Yeah, I did too.
Did you have the headgear, Jim?
I never had headgear. I had an expander, which was glued into your mouth that you had to crank
That was a bitch.
to expand my upper jaw. And then it was
Sounds
braces for 3 years. The expander was a year. The braces were 3 years. And then I had a retainer I had to wear daily for like a year and a half. My mouth was jacked up.
What's your favorite style of eggs?
Omelet.
Deviled.
Oh, I
Dude,
don't like that word.
I made some good deviled eggs. This is my first time making them.
God, I love them.
Omelet. I'd go omelet.
Yeah, I like
Big,
mine
a
in an
nice
omelet.
omelet. Full with meat and cheese.
Just or
I
basically,
used
I mean,
to be omelet, and then I went to the Mountjoy Diner once, and I've just
ruined. I mean, honestly,
Found
the
that-
answer to that
found that
question is
pubic hair in
yes.
there.
The answer to the question is yes.
What did Desi do to your eggs?
Fertilized.
I don't want to know, Mark.
Oh. And finally, where do babies come from? Wrong answers only.
Roots Market.
That's pretty good. Pretty
It's actually
good.
true for the Amish.
Oh God.
They run up through the auction house after the farm animals.
Jeffrey from Toys R Us brings them.
Oh,
No. I get my babies from the redemption counter at the arcade beside Minetown Vittles in Hershey Park.
I can't believe it. I was actually going to say Minetown Vittles. That pisses me off. I should have jumped ahead. I was really fucking hell.
You're going to say Minetown Vittles, Smoke. I was just there.
It's so dumb. You were bitching about
Man.
Hershey Park today. It was on my mind.
Yes,
So-
that place was wild yesterday.
When enough people have lost enough teeth for the tooth fairy to collect a baby's mouth full of teeth, then the tooth fairy delivers a baby to the family who lost the most recent tooth.
Interesting.
Wow.
Ariana Grande brought them all back in 2011.
All right, let's I have this music trivia game. I got it. It's 100
All right.
That's a nice tin.
music trivia questions. They came in a tin. So we'll rattle off a couple of these.
A nice tin.
And Tim, if you want to
Let's
pull,
see that tin again.
well, here's the
Let's see it.
tin.
Timothy.
That's a nice tin.
Look at that
Ooh,
tin.
I
that's
think
a beautiful
something
tin.
maybe like a razor would come in that. That's a nice looking tin.
Yeah. What's
Nice.
that?
Give it a little tap. What's it sound like?
Tap, tap, tap.
That's a good tin.
That's solid.
Solid tin.
That's McMahon cranking tins right there.
That's a nice
Oh,
tin.
the
Bedpan.
Please
Timothy.
refresh
you
the page
mother
to hear the
effer.
sound.
Oh,
damn
Got
it.
his ass.
There's our first one of those for the year.
Got him.
Got him.
all right, Timothy.
There we go.
There it is.
Old tin.
That's a good sounding tin.
It's a good sounding.
For which song did Paula Abdul sing alongside MC Scat Cat?
Opposites attract.
Yes. Are we just going to shout him out?
Yeah, just shout out the answers.
Oh, I'm sorry,
All
Mark.
right. Oh, no, that's all right. I was getting nervous.
It's
Opposites
okay.
attract.
Did you get tickets to see her this summer?
How nervous did
Not-
you get, Mark?
I was more nervous than a long-tailed scat cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I hate scat cat. I don't want to pulverize him. I saw
What's your
him.
problem
I got problems with weird things. I got a problem with
with the
scat
good
cat.
doctor?
I hate him since day one.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Dr.
Yes.
Han. Dr. Han.
Scat cat.
Oh, MC
Opposites
Scat Cat's done
attract.
nothing to you.
I would. Oh, I don't like that pussycat one bit.
Prince sang a song about a girl in a little blank Corvette. What was the color?
Red.
Red.
That's as easy as pie.
What the hell does that mean? Easy as
Even
pie.
though you called it the Prince.
What's
Well, because
Did I
pie
say
is
the
simple to
Prince?
make for Amish.
Pie's pretty easy.
Yeah, they're like the Amish folks can make a pie with their eyes closed, Big Jimmy. So it's easy.
Mark, I'd burn my
Easy as
kitchen
pie.
down if I tried making a pie with my eyes open.
Isn't there a
Well,
song about
you're
that?
honest.
That's why you're easy like apple pie
Yeah.
or something like that.
I'm
like
easy like making
apple
pie.
pie.
That's why I'm easy.
Which
Easy
song
like-
by Madonna opens with the lyrics, "Life is a mystery, everyone must stand alone"?
Like a
That's
Like
prayer.
a prayer.
like
Like a
a prayer.
prayer.
Thank you, Grado.
Amen.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Does he still wrestle?
No, I think his last appearance was at All In.
Really?
Oh, my
I think
God.
He's like acting now, I guess.
I think he's actually, if I know correctly, we may want to get him in contact with Chris Dreisbach.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I think he's clean now, but he was,
He was in a bad shape, bad way.
yeah.
Not,
Oh, man,
not
that's a
good.
bummer.
Not good.
What rock group are James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett from?
Oh,
Yes.
come on.
God, is this-
Metallica, you shut your whore mouth.
Medicla.
I didn't know this is the 100 easiest music questions, but
I was gonna say, are we gonna get stumped on any of this?
I have no clue. We're going
I
through.
doubt we'll get stumped.
What music producer developed the Wall of Sound?
An hour ago.
There we go. There's a
David Wolf.
no,
Rick Rubin.
no, no,
No.
Clyde Davis.
no.
No.
You have a guess, Matt?
I have no clue.
Phil Spector.
Ah.
Phil Spector.
He's the one that did the first Christmas album that Darlene Love sang, Christmas,
Stop.
Baby, Please Come Home.
Nobody
Stop
knows
it.
who the fuck Darlene, whatever her
You need
name
to-
is.
Yes,
You
they
need to
do. Look
stop.
it up. Put it in your Google machine.
Oh,
Tim.
yeah,
Phil
yes,
Spector's
I
Christmas.
know her so much. I have to look her
Gotta
up.
Google it. Jesus.
Now, Phil Spector's Christmas has
So
Darlene Love
dumb.
from
Just say
1963.
no.
There's, I'm looking it up. I don't give a shit. That's
1963,
So dumb.
Phil Spector's Christmas. Darlene Love, Baby, Please Come Home for Christmas. For Christmas.
Hall & Oates had
The lights
hits
on the tree.
such as "Rich Girl" and "You Make My Dreams." What are their first names?
Daryl and
Daryl
John.
Hall, John Oates,
Yep.
right?
That is right.
John Oates.
Yes.
Look at old John Oates.
They like hate each other now.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man. Well, it's like Simon and Garfunkel hate each other.
Yeah,
Well, that makes more
but-
sense.
yeah.
Well, I think it's
Paul
more
Simon
I think
seems
it's
like
more
he's kind of an
Garfunkel
asshole.
hates Paul Simon.
And then there's a
Garfunkel.
comedy band called Garfunkel and Oates.
Garfunkel and Oates.
Which American musician was also known as the Lizard King?
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
The Lizard King.
Which 1942 film featured the song As Time Goes By?
Casablanca.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
I was going to
Here's
say
looking at you,
Bambi.
kid.
What nationality is Sia? I guess that's how you say
Swedish.
it. S-I-A? Sia?
Yes, Sia.
SIA?
S-I-A?
S.I.A.
Sorry, yes.
Sia.
What'd you
She's
say?
Oh,
wonderful.
is she British?
No.
I think she's Swedish.
No.
She's a Swede.
Not Swedish.
You're from down under.
Australian.
Oh,
Aussie.
She's an Aussie.
Crikey.
We'll do one more for this week. We got plenty of these to go. Aerosmith released "Walk This Way" with which hip hop act?
Oh,
Run
DMC.
DMC.
All right, we'll put the old music quiz away for a
Son
minute.
of a bitch. Christmas Baby Please Come Home was actually written by Phil Spector.
Look at that.
Yes, 1963.
November
Darlene
22nd,
Love.
1963, the album and single was produced by Phil Spector. Why do you know this?
Serious?
Because I'm a big fan of Darlene Love.
Tim, can you
And I
pull
went
up ChatGPT over
I
there
would love to.
and let's throw in like one random thing. I don't know, you guys. What do we want to give to ChatGPT
One,
before we?
two, buckle my shoe.
My shoe.
1, 2,
3, 4.
shoe.
Well, Mark, since you knew about Phil Spector, what can we give ChatGPT to spit out at us today?
Let's see. What can we do? Something maybe for the new year in January, or let's see.
Yeah, what about something about January?
What about retired Hershey bar flavors?
All right.
Oh,
That
okay.
sounds fun.
I don't know if that's something that ChatGPT can whip up.
I got it.
Oh, Tim's got it.
Okay. We're playing the feud.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
We're playing the
Oh,
feud.
yes.
I love it.
And it's a four-way feud, boys.
Okay.
So, I have asked one ChatGPT to top 10 answers on the board because we're going to make it count. Okay. I've asked ChatGPT to give me a list of the top 10 most common New Year's resolutions.
All right.
Do we buzz in or how are we doing this?
New Year's resolutions often revolve around self-improvement, health, and personal development. While the specific resolutions can vary from person to person, here's a list of 10 commonly made New Year's resolutions. We're going to go in alphabetical order. So Jim, Mark, Matt, Ryan.
All right.
And you have control of the board until you get everything.
Shane McMahon.
Oh,
Put me at the bottom of the list one more time. Tutty.
I went in alphabetical order. What do you want?
yeah.
Apparently he wants to go in
alphabetical order, I
yes,
guess.
apparently he wants to go in reverse alphabetical.
And reverse alphabetical order if we can get this fucking thing to stop.
Nope, too late.
You can't stop once
Well, our
it
answers
starts.
similar.
Suck my ass, Ryan.
You gotta know the rules. I played this before we went on the air
Shane McMahon.
the other week, and it still makes Ryan upset.
Just a bust poop farts.
So you had me so pissed off that night about you just freely farting in public, Jim.
Man.
Unbelievable. I was talking to Shannon more about that before we went on the air. He thinks you're wrong too.
Hey man, that's okay.
All right. Big Jim, the board is yours. Give me one of the top 10 commonly made New Year's resolutions.
I'm gonna lose weight.
To lose weight, Number 3. Weight loss is a common goal, often tied to a combination of increased exercise and healthier eating habits.
To get more sleep.
I'm sorry. More sleep not on the list. Mark,
Yes.
we're on to you.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
My New Year's resolution is not to refer to you as Malthy.
I appreciate that.
No problem, Malthy. I'm going to say to quit smoking.
Number 4. For those who smoke, quitting is a popular resolution for the health benefits and overall well-being.
Yes.
Control stays with you, Mark.
All right, I'm going to say get a better job.
No. Not on the board.
These are things you can't control, Mark. Get
What do you
your
mean you can't
shit
control?
together.
I mean, you could apply to different jobs if you want a better job.
But that doesn't mean you'll get them.
Well, that's a good point.
Well, you got a whole
You
year
can try
to
to
do it.
quit smoking doesn't mean you're going to.
I want to say you can
Thanks,
you can have
You
a
have
resolution to get a
control
better
over that.
job, but as
You do have control over that.
You don't have control over sleeping more either, technically. Like, I would love to sleep more. Just can't do it.
Yeah, just close your eyes.
Just close your eyes.
do it.
yeah, that's
I could sleep
how
standing
simple
up.
it is.
You can go to bed earlier and sleep
I
better. You try to sleep better, but
I can sleep anywhere at any time.
God, it must be nice to be
you
at
should go
80
to sleep
years
right
old.
now. Matt, 3 and 4 off the board.
Let me go with join a gym.
Number 1, exercise
gym?
more. Many
Join a
people
big
aim to
gym.
get in shape or improve their overall health by committing to regular exercise.
Joining big gym.
All right. Let's go with travel more.
Number 8. Many people aspire to explore new places and experience different cultures by traveling more frequently. Matt, you're on a roll, baby.
Man.
Go to college.
We're close, but not really.
That's fine.
Not on the board. Ryan.
Well, don't go to college then. No. We're close. I would say you want to save money.
Number 5. Save money or have financial goals. Setting financial goals such as saving money, paying off debt, or investing is common New Year's resolution. Ryan.
So we're about halfway there.
We are halfway there. We are looking for number 2, 6, 7, 9, and 10.
I'm going to say get married.
No. Not on the list, unfortunately.
Why would you want to do that?
That's right. Big Jim, back to you.
Read more books.
Not on the list.
Fucking hell.
This was
Mark.
done by illiterates. Let's see here. New Year's resolution. Holy cats. Was dieting on there? Did we already say that? Eating healthier?
Eating healthier, number 2 on the list.
No.
This resolution often involves making better food choices, incorporating more fruits and vegetables, and avoiding excess consumption of unhealthy foods. Man, is that all I have to do?
I love it.
Mark. Mark, you are up. 1 through 4 off the board. Number 8 also off the board.
Let's see here. Something on New Year's resolution. Man, you guys took all the good ones. I was going to say buy more Hodecker celery, but I think that falls under eating healthier.
He loses just for that.
Yeah.
Thank God ChatGPT does know about Hodecker celery.
If
Matt,
it did, it'd be number one.
I think you said I was close. So how about like learn a new skill?
learn a new skill or hobby is number 6. People often strive to expand their horizons by acquiring new skills or picking up a hobby they've always wanted to try.
So we're down to 4.
We are down to 1 through 6 off the board, 8 off the board.
Okay. 3.
So we're down to 7, 9, and 10.
How about something with charity work? Donate to charity or volunteer.
Nope, not on this list.
Oh,
Ryan.
good answer.
What
though.
about get a puppy?
No.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
That is a very good one.
Looking
Big
at a
Jim.
puppy.
Oh man, this is fucking this is difficult. We had quit smoking. I'm gonna try quit drinking.
Not
good
on
answer,
the
Jim.
list. No, good answer, but not on the list. Mark.
How about to go out and have more
A what?
Have more what?
more
Oh, more of.
Oh, he wants to have more segs.
And we were about to have the segs.
But not off the list.
And we
Play
were
it
about
again,
to
Smokey.
have the segs.
Have the segs.
I hope your mother's
Matt.
not listening to this, Smokey.
Spend time with family.
Number 10.
Oh.
Spend more time with family and friends.
Fuck
Well,
those-
technically, that could be about having the sex.
Prioritizing relationships and spending quality time with loved ones is a resolution aimed at fostering social connections and emotional well-being.
And we were about to have the segs.
Now I know get married wasn't on the board. How about start dating?
Not on the list.
Oh,
I feel
So
like we're gonna
here's
have to really pick it up here.
so let me run through the 8 we've already named so far to kind of jog your memory of where we've been. Exercise more, eat healthier, lose weight, quit smoking, save money, learn a new skill or hobby, travel more, and spend more time with friends and family. 7 and 9 are still on the board.
Okay.
Ryan.
What about you would resolve to work on your mental health?
Number 9.
Okay.
This resolution can involve activities like practicing mindfulness, managing stress, seeking therapy, or taking steps to improve overall mental well-being. Improve mental health. Number 9.
And we were about to have the segs.
Let's
so
just
good.
say, be nicer.
No. Unfortunately. While that is a great flag to follow, that is not what the ChatGPT has said. ChatGPT said, fuck being nice.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna say become more organized.
Number 7.
Holy
Get
cow.
organized. Organizing one's home, workspace, or personal life is a resolution aimed at reducing stress and improving overall efficiency. Boys, you've done it.
Man.
10 up, 10 down.
good
How
answers.
about
Did
it?
it.
How about it?
We
There
were
we are,
about
man.
to-
We're off and running.
And only one Hodecker celery comment.
2024.
We're off to a good start in 2024.
We're off to a good start, boys. We are less than 100 days from WrestleMania.
It's happening.
We're less than
Yes.
100 days away. So, man, we are. It is soon Royal Rumble. We are less than a month away from the Royal Rumble. So man, we
Real
are
rubber.
we are going. We are off and rolling, and glad to be going through this with you boys as always. We will be live this Thursday, 8:00 Eastern Time on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. Again, if you enjoyed this show, God bless you. But seriously, go back, check out our show from last Thursday. We're talking about resolutions and, you know, getting things on the right track and stuff, and going back and listen to Shannon Moore and Chris Dreisbach. That's definitely going to help with some of that kind of stuff. So again, thank you to those guys from last Thursday and all that they do. But we'll be back this week live, and we will talk to you then. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.
We were about to have the
And we were about to have the segs.